Satisfactory Part 2. I have no idea what I'm doing still. I thought about watching a couple tutorials, but nah. Into the soup. Let's get it. Alright, so goals. Should probably set some type of goals. Um. On 50 of those things. 50 of those things. This is a nightmare. Let's move this over here. Cool. And then we've got all this space. All this room for activity. This feels really good. For the power generation, this feels like my nicest, one of my nicest things. We got this stuff going into this stuff, going into that stuff, going into those. Now we're in everything. Yeah, I guess I did it this way because I only have limited power. And that is the thing. It's like I can't just crap out a producer for each thing right now. Because I only have limited power. So, increased power is probably a good thing to do. And what else do I want to do? I want to increase power. And increase power. And what the heck am I looking for? Big explosion sound. Cool. This thing needs. Oh, that's that coming back. I want to post that for. Okay, let's go look at the hub and see what we actually need. Milestone exchange concluded. Nice. Jump pads. Do jelly landing in a jump pad. Blah blah blah. Awesome shop. Awesome shop. Awesome sink. A build gun upgrade. Customizer. Probably really good stuff worth getting. And the conveyor belt would also be really cool stuff worth getting. Let's do the conveyor belt. Because I think this at the end starting to slow down. Yeah, this can only go so fast. So having this thing speed up would probably help a lot. Bars and sheets, I think that's all going in there anyway. Yeah, bars and sheets, concrete. All right, what do we got? We got sheets and bars and concrete. We're kind of not ideal stuff though. I can collect manually. That'll help. Iron rods are coming out slow enough, I guess. Wire. Wow, we got a lot of wire. That's that might help a little bit. Cool. What else is back? That's pretty good. Okay, the concrete is concreting. Yeah, this thing basically spits out everyone it gets and turns it into concrete pretty actually have limestone on me, I could turn into concrete by hand. Okay. We gotta make some stuff. Wow. There's so much steel. Like, this iron is crazy. More screws? How many plates is it? Like 50? That feels like a lot. That's gonna be what those... Yeah, I'm gonna have to start working with those increased, whatever it's called. Better Business Bureau. The assemblers. There we go. Okay. Honestly, I think I should spaghettify stuff a little bit. How could I do that? I could put storage just in more places, and that would do it. So like this belt, instead of that going out to here, I'd have it go out to a storage. Voila. That's a lot better. We got copper, turn in wires, store wires. Cool. That's awesome. That is gonna decrease the impact on this thing a lot. Screws were also producing a lot, I feel like. Not storing any bars. All my bars are going to split. This and that turn into plates. Bars. And bars are getting split and turned into screws and half stored. Concrete, I think I can also maybe remove that line. Yeah, put storage into this thing. Okay. Might be going a little crazy with this, but... Okay, now storage... Alright. Copper's getting turned into bars and then getting stored over here. And then we got concrete getting turned into concrete. Stored right here. That's good. That's good. And we're storing bars and screws and plates. Got a lot of screws. So I could just stop the screw production, and that would increase our iron bar production. We have a ton of cables in here. You have no cables in here? Okay, time to start producing cables. So this goes into there. This gets dismantled, and then that finishes, and then we switch production to cables. Cool, and then we're storing wires and cables, and that'll back up and we'll start collecting iron rods faster. Okay, I wish there was an easier way. There probably is later on to just like flip a switch and have that set up. But for now, that works. Okay, a little messy, but concrete. Copper wire, and that's going this way. This looks much less messy now with the concrete no longer coming over here and the copper wire getting stored in a different spot. Yeah, I almost don't even feel like I need to upgrade that anymore. Cool. I need a MIDI. Just cook all this iron that I have. Just like one separate from everything else. Here, I don't love it, but we're doing it, I guess. I guess this would be not a terrible spot to do it. Put it right here, next to the power that gets generated back here. It's mostly temporary anyway. Just have so much extra iron ore that I need cooked. Gonna need more biofuel soon. That feels like a bit much. Oh, this thing has more coming out of it than it knows what to do with. This thing's still, so the one smelter is just not enough. Do I need another dedicated smelter? A splitter into a second smelter over here? Probably. Probably. blah, blah, blah. Let's move. Oh. After this more up on the level with everything else. That there. Okay, but honestly, I don't even know if I need this here as opposed to back there. Then I want a smelter, production, smelter. Then we put the splitter back here. Logistics, splitter. And we've got iron, silver, making iron. Iron. It needs power. Right. That makes sense. These don't look used. Okay, and then this thing. I don't know what this thing is. They're making rods, so this should make plates. One over here I have running. Let me just run it. This one doesn't have power, right. So we just sing. Much better. Okay, so this thing either turns plates into screws or wires, and that's awesome. Wires into the other stuff. What are we looking here? You are also back now. Alright. Well, we're just doing pretty good. Cool moth. Let's make some plates. Yes. What I should do, honestly, loading nodes. Okay. This and it's got plates, I guess. Yeah, let's go make plates. There we go. And that's for all the excess. I'll wait for me to manage that a little bit, and I don't have to sit here holding left click all day. Just need another smelter, huh? Another smelter. Because I'm crazy. Okay. And then this. Need a splitter. Fantastic. Okay. And please don't blow fuse. We got all that going into there. And I can only produce so fast. Yeah, is this thing backed up? Is that what's going on? Yeah. It's the production. Do I make more wires? Splitter? Oh man. Okay, telephone pole. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? This has already got one. That one's really important, mostly. And then I'm gonna need more plates. God damn. The game is going lots of factory sounds going on at this point. Okay, what's this looking like? This is done, huh? It's even. I need a couple of these, please, and thank you. And voila. Okay. Production constructor. That ain't fitting in there. Why does it look so different size-wise than this one? Am I tripping? I think I'm just tripping. Okay. Things of copper coming out. Things of copper coming out. Copper mine going crazy. Wires in the cables. Over here. These things. This right here, horrible. That needs another combiner there. Alright, merger, and in there, and in there, to go out somewhere else. Let's do. Hopefully that works. Maybe something more like this. Then we've got a conveyor belt, which can go that way or wherever I want it. And this thing ain't doing shit. Need some wire. smelter is working on copper 24/7, and they're both filled up completely. That's one mine. Almost looks like this thing's catching up too. Yeah, it is, but slowly. Nice. All on like 2 power generators, really. I need to make sure we don't run out of power. How many plates do I have now? 300. Don't mind if I do. I'll just drop those off. This has been running non-stop. What's this crate looking like? Do I have chainsaw? Alrighty then. That's that. And concrete. How much concrete we got? $200. That is almost the exact amount I need. Yippee! We're factoring now. Wow, I have way more than I need actually. And I just need to make a bunch of those things. This is where the assembly thing is going to come in handy. Plates and screws and blah blah blah. Where do my plates come out? That's where my plates come out. Where do my screws come out? Over there. I have it set up to run the screws. I don't know. I don't know if that's gonna work the way I want it to work. Make some plates. Yeah, because that's what I need, like a box full of screws and a box full of plates, and feed those into the assembler. Or a box full of a box on the left and a box on the right, and then I can just put whatever I want in those things and feed that into the assembler. That's probably the way to do it. Run out of power. Seems like everything's running. Don't scare me like that. I don't know what this is. Might have just been a waste of resources, but we'll see. I'm sure it wasn't, but it might just not be what I need yet. What is this? This is shiny. Is this sulfur? Yttrium ore.
Unknown metal collected. This metallic element is showing properties similar to those in Group 11 on the periodic table, such as high conductivity and malleability. Research it in the MAM to establish classification and potential application.
Yeah, category 11 of the periodic table, of course. That's what I was thinking. Obviously. Come on. Nut. Not fruit, it's nut. Let's try and get up here and grab this thing. Did not seem to die from eating the thing. Thank you.
This semi-slug species seems to persist entirely through absorbing and storing energy from its surroundings.
Nice.
Studying this could provide new methods for improving fixit production line efficiency. Research it in the MAM to establish classification and potential application.
Slave bug. I think I've got like 100, 500 screws laying around here somewhere. That thing looks like salmon eggs, and I am not the most eager to eat that. Okay. What we got here? That's it. Because I need a lot of plates. Like 300 plates. Yeah, that's what I want. And I gotta make more of this. Holding down left click. That's what we do out here. Put that in here. That's good out there. Fantastic. Fuel over here. Pretty good. Pretty good. Special space elevator. Didn't like it where it was. Yeah, I like that one. Away from everything. Give me some space. And did you just... Okay. I was like, you are not elevating off the ground, right? That is pretty cool animation, not gonna lie. Nice. We're still overproducing. That's fine. We'll live. I can do this and this. Copper. Production. This monster. One ahead of the rest. This is where it gets spaghetti. This thing's gotta be pretty full at this point. What are we looking like over here? Yeah, super full. Super full. Yeah. Ridiculous amount of copper that we can make. Cables. Yeah, like 200. Not bad. I'll worry about that later. For now, this is kind of where it all starts. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Let's just build the thing. We need rotors. I'm gonna have to make some rotors, I guess. Where the heck are those? I can make some rotors. It said 4? Yep. Let's put it out here. Give us lots of space. Bigger, smart blading, can take rotors. It's got no power. That checks out. Yeah, I had a feeling. Oh, that's not gonna work. We're probably gonna need another. Do this. That's very temporary, but for now it'll work. Awesome. That's pretty slow. Not gonna lie. Okay, but it works. Guess it's pretty slow when I do it. But I'm holding down left click nonetheless. Well, and like in the process of getting all of this, I fixed a lot of my issues. This belt is no longer backed up like that. Hopper doing great. Okay. We're bunny hopping. We're assembling stuff over here. Do we got 25 in here yet? No, we have 12. Can you hurry up, old man? Gosh. We're gonna have to start producing screws again. I don't even think I really need this. Will I just keep disconnecting and reconnecting? I feel like I could just have one belt. What if I did? Something more. Be that versus that. Yeah, that's way neater. And I don't need it being super messy. And then this is split because it goes there and there, and then that's just cool, way better. That's split because I'm way better. A little weird, but unless I put another constructor over here. Cables. That's the obvious next step, right? Bring a constructor for cables, so that I'm always making cables and screws. And then would that be everything? Pretty much. I guess copper sheets. We can start making those. Yeah, screws already. Then plate. Cable. Here's the last thing, yeah. So do I just... I can put another constructor down here and put cables in it. Get rid of that. Put it here. Cables over here. And then voila. Ridiculous amount of copper. That's making screws. And then right here, I put a splitter. First. Okay, so first things first, need the splitter. Then we need the merger. Tell me that can't go. I feel like can I put storage higher? Like, would that be a thing I could do? Totally have to like. Not bad. That's wires, and then I can put cables in there. This is gonna blow the fuse. That, and then we got this thing making cables. Yep. What a bummer. Womp womp. Come on, give me one more. Consumption, production. This one seems to be using a lot less power than the other one. So let's change that. Disconnect that one. Let's put it on this grid. I don't love that, but I'll do it. changes. What grid that one's on. And let's try and restart the fuse and see if that fixes it. Cables. Right on top of the wire. No. Is it the other one? Same one? It was the other one. Okay, and then connect this one to that one. That'll work. Get out of here, Stinky. We got concrete. Cable. Fantastic. Wire. All these iron production, we're gonna put in one spot. Probably not ideal, but it is what it is. Probably don't need to do that now. Other than that one, that's plates. Bars? Bars? Yeah, let's do this. Let's place some bars on top of each other. Plates, and there's bars, right? And then bars for the screws. Okay. That's not too bad. We got screws going over here. Some plates. Then we've got wire needs to go in there. Bars up here. So much wire on me, it's absurd. Now we've got a storage for every one of the basic things, pretty much. They're all being produced automatically. biofuel away. Keep this thing running. I don't know what we want to make over here, but we want something. That's for sure. Well, I feel accomplished. I feel like we did a thing, you know? Like, each have their own little separate. Alright, wait, did you finish? Need more screws? Oh no. Okay. Not great. That's not great. Our power consumption is a little absurd at this point in time. Got screws. We got. Look at all this stuff. We got cables. So this is the headache maker right here. No way. This thing's powering what? Oh, it's got no fuel. Let's do it sack somehow. I was like, oh my gosh, no way it runs out of power like that. Screws and blades. Where them blades go? That's a lot of plates. Alright, well, we'll be making plates forever now. Let's go chop down some trees, I guess. Need them biofuel. At least the tree doesn't want to go away. I guess you can say then. What is das? Did I run out of biofuel? There we go. Much better. Away. This would be a horrible chainsaw. I just don't think it would work. That's the cave. Oh my gosh, there's a cave. Shiny. Whoa, 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 I'm okay. I'm okay. Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Oh god, it's still behind me, I can hear it. No, 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 no. No, get away from me, please. No, I'm sorry. I didn't realize that was your cave. I'm so sorry. God. Okay. 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 Oh my gosh.
Samples of
I
unknown
was so
alien
scared.
species acquired. Initial data suggests these are predators, but notably they do not have a traditional mouth or eyes. There are, however, numerous cavities on their head which could fulfill a similar function. Research the remains in the MAM to establish classification and potential countermeasures.
Oh my god. Oh my god. That was so scary. I think it's break time after that, possibly. I'm gonna have to go check out the cave now and see. I think they chased me out, so. Oh my gosh. I think we're okay. But. Oh man. Are y'all done? Where'd that shiny go? Hey, shiny! It's the S. It's the freaking S is so funny. Somersloop. Gather a Somersloop.
The Somersloop was named after Marie Somerville, co-founder of Fixit and head of its R&D department.
Oh yeah?
There are many theories about the origin of this shape and why this symbol mathematically resembling a Mobius strip has found its way to both human and extraterrestrial culture. Thankfully, you don't need to know any of these theories to be a pioneer. Research it in the MAM to establish locally appropriate classification and application. Fun fact, the planet you are on was found and named during a planet spotting event Marie hosted named Marie's Awesome Scientific Search of the Avant-Garde Exoplanets.
Oh yeah?
The fruit of this fungus-like flora does not seem to show much potential for use. However, its mycelial network is worth further investigation. Research it in the MAM to establish classification and potential application.
God, lady, I almost got eaten by spiders. You have no bedside manner. Oh, this is it for me. No, I'm okay. Well, I guess now that I almost died to weird spider things, and I found the cool S thing that apparently aliens and middle schoolers love. That's game. You know, I'm calling it. I think it was great. I got completely terrified. It was horrifying. I want to cry a little, but it was good. GG's. Yeah, what do we do? We are going to probably need a third generator pretty soon. I'm gonna have to split the power somehow, because it's... Oh. Right now, I'm having to manually feed the other ones again. But this is much better than it was. I think we've got one constructor making one of pretty much everything the constructors can make, except for wire. Well, I guess I could just switch this one to that. Boom, copper sheets, because I'm sure I'll need those soon. Isn't there a ladder up here? Yes. And then, I don't know, I'll probably just start running out a bunch of copper sheets. Is this thing done? Why? I feel like you're not moving. Awesome. Let's go finish that. That was the kind of, yeah, increased power. I guess technically we did. And bear mark. Ooh. Big button. New buildings.
Milestone reached. Fix-It would like to remind you of your contractual obligation towards efficiency.
Twice as
Recreational use of belts and lifts does not count towards work hours and will put you on the list. Stay efficient, don't disappoint. Fix-It.
Uh-huh. Lookout tower. That's pretty cool. Get some walls. I don't think I need walls. Alright, what are we doing next? Jump pads, blah blah blah. Phase 3 is locked. This thing feels super useful. Oh, that's all gone. Gotta wait a little bit for the thing to come back. But we're already producing all of these things. Yeah, we have enough rods. We have enough plates. We have enough. We probably have more than enough wire. Yes. Yes. Trying to produce. See, that could be a problem. Worry about that problem later. Because I did just like split all this stuff out, and then I'm immediately combining tables. Awesome. Awesome. And concrete. 400 concrete. That is the exact amount that I need. Yeah, so when that thing goes back, I'm done. Let's make some biofuel. I don't have to hold lipstick when I come back. Maybe I have. That is low-key super slow. I feel like it's faster for me to make it. Biomass. Yeah, because leaves don't count as biomass. What kind of world are we living in? Come on. Oh, and I don't stack. That is a problem. That's just not good. Production. I don't know, let's start making copper sheets. The one thing I don't have a lot of, so. I make concrete. I feel like I'm just sitting on it otherwise. Doesn't take that long. Come on. That's pretty good. I feel like we've done a pretty nice job. I'm gonna thumbs up. Let's take some of these copper ingots and turn them into something useful. That's making that, that's making that. We're factoring. Screws are screwing. Let's get some more of these plates making. Oh, is it back? You're back. Cool. I'm immediately sending you away. I hope you know that. Don't even get comfortable. Don't even think about getting comfortable. 500, 200 of that, 200 of that, and 500 of this, and 400 of this. We're done. Big red button!
Milestone reached. You have been given access to the anti-waste effort for stress testing of materials on Exoplanet's bonus program, also known as Awesome.
Nice.
Your awesome input allows Fixit to comprehend our amazing universe more clearly. In appreciation of this, we have generously set up an internal, closed economy with exclusive rewards and currency. Directing parts of varying quantity and complexity into the Awesome Resource Sink will grant Fixit coupons. These coupons can be redeemed in the Awesome Shop for highly desirable items such as new foundations, walls, factory attachments, cosmetics, parts, and more. Next time you have additional resources, just remember to go that extra kilometer. Go Awesome.
Okay. Nice. What are these coupons? What the heck? Silver hog. Confusing creature. Fair enough. Fair enough. The golden nut. I have no idea how this works. What about this? This thing needs power. Not ideal. If I put this in here. What are you doing? Do I need to put parts in here or something? Split off some copper ore or something? I don't know, I'll have to look at this later. I'm not super interested in that right now. So, GG's, peace out, everybody.